So I have not been vlogging, filming in the gym, recording anything. Actually, that's not true. This is new. We got a full titanium exhaust and a tune. She spits flames now. Sounds really, really nice. I'm sure you can tell that. Let's do an update ski. Let's do that. I have been consistent. I don't think, unless something crazy happened, I don't think I can really not be consistent in the gym. I've been consistent in the gym for 4 years. Listen to this thing sing now, dude. Sounds real good. When it warms up, it'll start backfiring. Still getting warmed up. That's a crazy sound. Update. I haven't been filming in the gym or vlogging. I have recognized, and I knew this for a long time, and I was talking about it in my early vlogs, I have bad systems. As a consequence, I work all the time. I'm wearing all the hats. It's not all getting done. Yada, 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 yada. I hired a full-time VA, trained up the VA, making huge forward progress. Just in the last week, I filmed almost 200 reviews. Context, if you haven't been watching all the vlogs, I have had a backlog of deliverables. I do UGC, user-generated content. I've had a backlog of deliverables since January. It's currently July. That backlog has been almost at its worst 700 products. I'm working on catching up on that. We did almost 200 in literally a week, which is really good. Honestly, really good. Because of the bad systems, I've just been so dialed in and focused on that. No vlogs have been coming out. I just haven't had the time to record. No filming in the gym. No nothing really. Work. Working on the business. Going to work, my actual job. Shift to neutral. You know what? It's paying off. That's what's really happening. Now it is dreary. While it's paying off, I'm cooked a little bit. Also though, here's the thing. When you're stuck in clerical stuff, working in the business, it's just overwhelming. That's a lot. There's so much to do that you can't really focus on improving and implementing changes to systems and SOPs that allow you to get more done. When I finally catch up on the backlog, which I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here, when that's done, I will then be able to focus on bigger ticket priorities, like my Jarvis, my Mac Mini that I'm building to be a full agentic AI assistant, as well as my marketing funnels for my program. That's all coming together. The bike build, this build is almost done entirely. One more item, it's ordered, it's back ordered, so we're just waiting on it. Other than that though, she's done. She makes 216 at the crank, which is honestly insane. 216 at the crank is like nutty. This bike is so unnecessary. It's awesome. It's finally warmed up, so you'll be able to hear the backfires. That's an update on my end. I want to film like a day in the life, because I feel like, I'll be honest, I'm doing a really poor job. Because like Alex Ramosi said, I'm trying to document my becoming who I'm becoming, that for the purpose of making it easy to follow the path so that someone else can go, I can do this too. The problem is, I used to have 2 phones. Now I only have 1 phone right now. When I'm doing a batch film and I'm filming for 6 hours doing shoppable reviews, how am I supposed to also film a vlog, or not a vlog, like a day in the life, I guess it is a vlog, when I'm using my phone? I'm using it to film the shoppable reviews. You see the dilemma? Let's just listen. Let's listen to a couple backfires. That's nutty. And I'm not even, look at the tack. I'm not even revving. I'm at 4,000. I'm really like, this thing spits massive flames. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's really early. I don't want to be that guy, even though I am being that guy. I definitely am being that guy. I'm having a lot of fun with this bike. It's crazy. That's my update. It's basically just, I'm grinding, trying to get a foundation built with good systems. Honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, no glaze. I don't sugarcoat my life and story to try and make myself seem better on the internet like literally everyone else that does entrepreneurship publicly on the internet. I am a one of one. I'm real. If I'm being so for real, I don't think in my almost now 9 years of entrepreneurship online, I don't think I've ever once had good systems. I don't think so, bro. That's my fault. I've always worked in the business. I've always had multiple clerical roles in the business. Instead of executing at a managerial role, an owner's role, where I'm like, oh, these things need to get done. Let me hire a specialist, someone that does this, one that just does this. Then I'll focus on this other stuff. Nah, I've never done that, which has been slow to scale. That's one of my issues. You know what the issue is? At the Viral View conference I learned about this, bro. That's so nice. The issue is I've got the Cowboys owners problem. The analogy, it's not even an analogy, it's a direct one-to-one. The owner of the Cowboys, he is the owner, he's the head coach, he's the facilitator, effectively the CFO, he's technically effectively the COO. He's doing all these roles. By the way, of all the other teams in the NFL, he is the only one that does this. Everyone else, like each of those roles is a full-time thing that it's not simpatico with all the other stuff. You do one thing and you hire for the others. No owner plays any of those other roles. They're not wearing those hats. He would tell you he's optimized for winning Super Bowls, yet he's not winning any Super Bowls. It's a over control problem where that is a lot of cars in the Dutch Bros line. I've never seen that before in my life. That's insane. It's out into the road. No, he'd tell you he's optimized for Super Bowl wins. He's not winning any Super Bowls. It's because he's got a problem. He's got a death grip on responsibility. He's refusing to delegate. He wants to hold on to all of it. It's like a belief system of, I think I could. This guy is crazy, bro. I think I could probably do it better than somebody else. Maybe not if you're doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna work, and that's the problem I'm having, dude. That's the update. I gotta delegate, which I'm already working on. I got my VA. I'm offloading as many tasks to her as I can. Probably gonna hire another one because we're putting it together, dude. Finally getting good systems so that I can work on my business, not in my business, which will be a big up level. Still consistent in the gym. Let's see, health, okay, dialed. Wealth, getting dialed. Love, getting dialed. Happiness, I don't want to sound espresso depresso. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, bro. I am so tired of the monotonous, rigorous, same day again and again and again, clerical work all day long to move forward in my business life. I'm not having fun. I've canceled 2 family vacations that, by the way, they didn't get canceled. My family went on the vacations. I'm just the only one that didn't show up because I had too much work to do. I am not having a good time, albeit I am building my life dreams and visions into reality. I can't really, it's not really justifiable to complain. This season is kicking my posterior. I'm not having a good time. I'm trying to get this all sequenced out and built so that I can have a good time. That's probably the best way I can say it. If I were to say it any other way, it would sound super depressing. At least I'm consistent in the gym. I've got a crazy physique, so we're gonna go in there. I love you guys. Peace. you.